If you are an entrepreneur and want to start a new startup, chances are that you are a little discouraged by the large number of companies that are already working in almost any niche. However, you don't need to be discouraged by this. Instead, you must try and do the things your way. Results won't stop showing as long as you are interested in providing the best quality to your customers. Following are 7 tips that will help you create a successful startup. First, create a purpose. The most important thing is to create your new business setup with a purpose and a mission. Be it make education affordable, providing your community with the latest news, or anything similar, your whole business idea needs to rely around the fact that it has to help people with something. Another important thing is to find a niche in which you want to specialize and stick there. The important thing is to try and become famous in that niche and make people feel that you are an expert, something that will give you a great image and also boost your income as well. Second, the idea. Every successful business begins with a great idea. Perhaps you already know exactly what you want to do, or maybe you have only a vague notion of the general area you would like to address. If you need inspiration, look deep within yourself. What do you love? What genuinely excites and motivates you? What do you know a lot about? The idea, the base or the core of your business is very important, because if that does not connect with you, it won't last long. Third, outsource non-core jobs. Every business has some core jobs, and surrounded by it are several non-core jobs. For example, let's say John manufactures pens. So manufacturing pen is his core business, and shipping it, marketing it, etc. are non-core jobs. As an entrepreneur, startup, sometimes due to lack of money or resources, we tend to do each and everything by our own. You can do it as long as it does not affect your core job. For example, I've started many companies. Out of them, most of them have been a failure, but the one that have become successful have helped me to be an entrepreneur. So with my experience, I can tell you that whenever I started a new company, I used to spend days and weeks just to create the logo, the best logo for my company. And it happened for few of my companies. And then I realized that outsourcing this logo design job to someone who is an expert in this field will not only save you money, but also headache, and also save a lot of time. So by outsourcing this logo designing job to someone who is an expert, he will first of all create a good looking logo for me. And he will be an expert. The logo will not look like an amateur logo. It will cost you a little, but this cost is worth it. And it will also save me time and money and energy, so that I can focus on my core business, which is not logo designing, unless your business is about logo designing. 4. Market your product. It does no good to open your doors for business if the public is not aware that you exist. Marketing and advertising are extremely complicated and can be cost prohibitive for new business owners. Therefore, you must think creatively to develop your own low-cost means of self-promotion. You can start a contest, give some promotional discount, etc. Marketing your product even before you finish creating it will also allow you to create a buzz around its release, and also let people know that something great is coming from your labs. Don't hesitate to tell that your product is the best in business, but be ready to back things up with facts instead of having a false claim. Also, never leave the house without a few business cards and perhaps a sample of your work. You never know whom you will meet that could be a potential customer. And make full use of Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. All these online tools can be very effective for your business promotion. 5th, the financing. Many small businesses fail due to financial issues. It is easy to overestimate the money that will be made in sales while underestimating the cost of startup. If you have written a detailed business plan, you will have fairly accurate financial projections in place. However, it is critical to ensure that your initial funding is sufficient and reliable, or you may never reach the point of financial forecast. Number 6, know your buyers. You must focus on what your buyers want and not on having as many sales as possible. Sales will come as long as you fulfill the needs of your customers. So invest a lot in finding out what your clients want. Try to understand your prospective buyers' needs, their challenges, and offer them the solution they are looking for. 7th, always have time to talk to customers. Talking to your customers is always helpful and recommended, since it provides you with a great set of advices regarding your products, services, such as how are they received on the market, what are their flaws, how can they be improved, and things like that. These are the main tips that an entrepreneur needs to follow when creating a new startup. It is important to focus on what the customers are asking for and trying to improve on those things that seem to be lacking in your product. Starting a business can be the best thing that ever happened to you. However, like everything else in life, it can be a disaster. Both new and established businesses fail every day for reasons ranging from mismanagement to changing market conditions. These are things that you can do to maximize your chances of success. These 7 tips were just a few of them. And to know more, subscribe and stay tuned.